So here's the bad news. MAGA wants Minnesota. MAGA wants to flip Minnesota, turn it red. That's the bad news. You want to hear the good news? The good news is Tim Walz is running for reelection. And I feel like a lot of people a little over a year ago didn't know who Tim Walz was, prior to this moment. A lot of people weren't aware of Tim Walz. Then they met Tim Walz. A lot of people love Tim Walz. But do you know what Tim Walz has done specifically for Minnesota? Let's start with free school meals for every child, no questions asked. No child in Minnesota goes to school and doesn't have a full stomach, which studies have shown makes them learn better, when they aren't hungry or worrying where their next meal comes from. If we did that as a federal program, it would cost pennies per child. It would have a major impact on our education system as a whole. He did that for children in Minnesota. Speaking of which, he cut child poverty in Minnesota and made it one of the best states to raise a family. Also, being a former educator, education is something he's clearly passionate about. He has invested in public education. He has protected the rights of teachers in Minnesota. He also extended labor protections and stands with working families. Meanwhile, MAGA wants to flip Minnesota. They want to cut Medicare. They want to cut Social Security. And they want to give tax breaks to the billionaires because that's what they do. So it's very simple. If you live in Minnesota, vote for Tim Walz. You know people who live in Minnesota. Tell them, hey, make sure you vote for Tim Walz. If you're outside of Minnesota, you can still support Tim Walz. Link in my bio where you can donate. And we know that this works. Having these kind of grassroots support where a bunch of people give little amounts of money makes a profound impact, especially when MAGA has a habit of getting some very deep pockets to throw a lot of money behind whatever horse they're running in the race. Why? Because tax breaks for the billionaires. Tim Walz as governor of Minnesota is good for the country. So please take a moment and consider supporting.